scale is not when you become famous. Scale is when the system you've built starts growing without you. That's the difference between you launched a product and you built a business. And this is how I started scaling from scratch. Not with sales, not with design, but with architecture and repeatable methods. Hello everyone, my name is Anton Vasilenko. I'm 32 years old. I've completed 450 projects in 130 cities, ranging from barbershops to cyberspaces. We serve hundreds of thousands of people every month. I'm not just building businesses, I'm building the infrastructure of the future. And on this channel, I share how we do it. First, the architecture of scalability is not about an MVP, but about a repeatable model. The first question you need to ask is, can I repeat this at least 10 more times without losing quality, without my personal involvement, and of course while making a profit? If not, then it's not about scaling. It's a manual experiment or just a small local business. For example, the True Gamers Cyber Club chain. We launched the first location in Dubai not as a unique club, but as a template for a future franchise. From the very beginning, we incorporated methods for scalability. From day one, we established the structure, roles, defined the architecture for future openings, set service standards, and identified the key areas that generate profit for us. And it is precisely because of this kind of foundation, which is built for scalability from the start, that we are able to open locations all over the world today. So the second point, scaling begins with letting go of uniqueness. If your business depends on you, it cannot be scaled. If your product requires manual creativity every time, it cannot be scaled. What can be scaled is a clear sales funnel, a repeatable customer journey, a standardized onboarding cycle, and a decision-making system that again operates without you. For example, our curly hair cosmetics brand, Curl Rock and Roll. When we launched Curl Rock and Roll, we encountered the fact that the curly hair cosmetics market is extremely unstandardized. To scale, we described how each product in the CGM system should work, what problem it solves, and how it relates to the type of curls and scalp type. And only after that did we scale first through sales channels, then through partnerships. Third, scale is people multiplied by the system. Each key block must have a person responsible, a dashboard, clear KPIs, and of course the right to make mistakes and define boundaries of responsibility within the role we have now established. For example, in our barbershop chain Brodach, by the 10th location, it became clear that we could no longer open barbershops the same way as the first 3 relying on intuition and connection. We introduced the role of launch coordinator, a person who would open new locations within 48 hours following a set protocol: leasing, staffing, training, merchandise, and promotion. This made it possible to launch dozens, or rather hundreds of branches without my involvement, without founder dependency. Fourth, scaling is about unit economics, not sales. You can't scale at a loss, even if you have a great product, style, or hype. If each unit is unprofitable, scaling just multiplies your losses. Scaling starts with a profitable unit. For example, this is True Gamers. Before expanding to new countries, we first built an efficient business in Dubai. Revenue per hour, peak occupancy, staff structure, profitability, and other business units. And only after that did we move into franchising. Otherwise, we would have just been scaling chaos, not a business model. Fifth, scaling requires a common language. The team shouldn't have to guess what you meant. They need to speak the same operational language as you. You need to have unified terminology, consistent decision-making principles, clearly defined roles, and a documented system for management and knowledge. Let me show you an example. Curl Rock and Roll, we had 3 teams: development, marketing, and sales. Everyone understood the word moisturizing differently as an ideology, as a need, or as a marketing term. We documented the wording, terminology, packaging rules, and text. And only after that did we start scaling through content, sales, and ambassadors. In short, scaling is not about growth, it's about reproducibility. You're not scaling the business itself, but the way it can be repeated. If from day one you think like an architect, not just a creative, you'll be able to build a business that can grow without you. Scaling is when you're not present at a location, but it still makes decisions the way you would. It's when you're not the one creating the product, but the system keeps producing it over and over again. I am Anton Vasilenko, and I don't start scaling when everything is ready. I start scaling when I see that the model is repeatable, profitable, and clear. Subscribe to the channel. Every week, you'll find fresh content here to help you grow as an entrepreneur. See you all next time.